Hi everyone, this is the Santorini Dave guide to where to stay in Milos. In this video, we offer a broad overview of this gorgeous and increasingly popular island with its stunning beaches, unique geology, and abundance of picturesque fishing villages that line the coast. Milos is located in the southwestern Cyclades, roughly halfway between Athens and Crete. Most of the inhabited parts of the island are found in the east, while the western half remains mostly wild, with its coastline only accessible by boat. There are a handful of exquisite beaches and quaint villages to enjoy across the island, which makes renting a car a smart idea. The lunar-like landscape is rugged and varied, the roads well-signed and largely free of traffic, making it very accessible to explore on your own. There's also an easy-to-use public bus system that connects the main villages and beaches. There are three main areas on the island where visitors usually stay: Adamas, Pollonia, and Plaka. Before we take a deeper look at each of these areas, know that you can find more detailed information about Milos at santorinidave.com and subscribe to this channel to follow our other helpful Greek travel videos. Adamas, officially named Adamantas, is the lively port and largest village on Milos. It's a pleasant town with a sizable marina and a waterfront that's lined with restaurants, cafes, and souvenir shops, and is great for strolling. This is also where you'll find the island's best nightlife, bakeries, markets, and tourism offices. The surrounding neighborhood offers plenty of accommodation for all budgets, and sandy beaches line the roads out of town in both directions. Centrally located and the transportation hub for the island, Adamas makes for an ideal base from which to enjoy your visit to Milos. A few of our favorite hotels here include Olea Bay, a modern adults-only hotel with a saltwater pool and organic garden about a 20-minute walk from the center of the village. Milan Suites, a 9-suite hotel on a hill overlooking the bay with a lovely outdoor pool and attached jacuzzi. And Santa Maria Village, a cozy resort overlooking the sea with an excellent location very close to the center of Adamas. In the northeastern corner of Milos is the charming and somewhat upscale village of Pollonia, home to the island's best beach resorts and a wide variety of hotels and accommodation. This still active fishing village has a bus stop for easy transport across the island, a lovely tree-lined beach with sunbeds for rent, plus a basketball court and playground. Protected from the wind, the water here is calm and shallow and popular with families. A handful of great restaurants line the small bay, with waterfront tables serving terrific food. There are plenty of great Pollonia hotels to choose from, but note that many of the best waterfront hotels here do have rocky shorelines instead of the fine sand that you'll find at the beach in the center of the village. Three of the best hotels in Pollonia include the romantic Tanya Milos, located right on the water's edge with a wildly beautiful stretch of coastline that is just a short walk from the main junction of the village. Captain Zeppo's, a charming yet tiny hotel with a great terrace around a small jetted pool and fabulous views out over the water. Just next door is a picturesque chapel overlooking the village, and it's just steps further to restaurants and shopping. And White Pebble Suites, an upscale boutique hotel centered around a beachfront pool with a great spa and hammam. Pollonia is also where you'll find the car and passenger ferry to the nearby island of Kimolos. Largely unfamiliar to foreign travelers, but popular with Greeks, Kimolos is known for quiet, beautiful beaches, traditional villages, and its castle ruins, and makes for an excellent day trip. Plaka is the capital of Milos, an exciting hilltop maze of mostly pedestrian-only, whitewashed alleyways. Vehicle access is restricted in the evening when crowds of visitors stream in to enjoy the incredible sunset views. It's a vibrant community full of great restaurants and bars, as well as a handful of live music venues. There are many art galleries and boutique shops selling fashionable jewelry and locally produced crafts. Plaka's most famous and popular sunset viewpoint is the patio of the Church of Panagia Korfiatissa. The small plaza here features impressive rock mosaics celebrating maritime culture and affords stunning views at all times of day, out over the Aegean Sea to neighboring islands and beyond. At sunset, The patio fills with spectators, and neighboring bars offer cocktails served to go for people to enjoy here. As soon as the sun dips below the horizon, crowds fill the neighboring restaurants, which have tables both indoors and out, lining the narrow pathways. To visit Plaka by night, either take a taxi up the hill or park below and walk up into the heart of the village. Both Plaka and Tripiti, the village just down the road, offer excellent hotels and a plethora of great dining options. Hotels we love here include Eriana Luxury Suites, an upscale boutique hotel with 6 suites, a lovely pool and community garden, which is a 10-minute walk into the center of Plaka, and Vira Vivere houses are sizable studio and apartment rentals that are great for families right next to a public soccer field just on the edge of the village. Tripiti is also home to the 2 most important archaeological sites on the island, the 2,000-year-old catacombs of Milos, among the oldest in the world, and the ancient Roman theater. The amphitheater here is amazingly well preserved, with sweeping territorial views out across the sea. Just below Tripiti is the picturesque village of Klima, famous for its whitewashed waterfront buildings with colorfully painted garage-type doors called sirmara. Originally fishermen's dwellings that were carved out from the rocks to store boats and nets, the bright doors enabled a fisherman to distinguish his own boathouse from a distance. Today, many of the sirmara have been converted into souvenir shops and stylish lodgings, offering a fun type of accommodation that's unique to Milos. Visitors walk along the rocky shore with waves lapping at their feet, enjoying Klima's great waterfront restaurant with sensational views. Mandrakia is another lovely fishing village on Milos. The village's quaint, protected marina houses a handful of small fishing vessels, and the restaurant here is quite delicious. But while Mandrakia is an excellent spot for a day visit, staying overnight is not an option. There is no accommodation to be had here. Milos is full of unique and beautiful beaches. Let's start with the famous Sarakiniko, with its moon-like landscape that has been shaped over time by huge waves and strong northern winds. Sarakiniko is one of the most iconic beaches in all of Greece, and despite large crowds of people, is a wonderful place to visit and explore. The sprawling white lava rock formations and narrow crevices are fun to climb around on, with mysterious caves below, and one narrow channel of water that's protected from the waves that crash against the adjacent coastline. Just down the road, you'll find the Papafragas Caves, another north-facing lunar landscape with dramatic waves crashing up against the vertical rock walls. On the other side of the island, you'll find the more tranquil, but also very popular Tsigrado and Firiplaka beaches. Firiplaka is a long open stretch of sand at the base of steep, colorful cliffs. There's a bar and restaurant on the beach with sunbeds and water sports rentals. It's a busy beach that's popular with families, as the shallow, calm waters are mellow and relaxing. One bay over is the isolated Tsigrado Beach, which is accessed by a series of ropes and ladders descending down through a narrow crevice. On busy days, the passageway slows with human traffic that can get frustrating as long lines form in both directions. The beach itself is a small cove with steep walls, often crowded with visitors. One of the absolute best activities while visiting Milos is to take a boat tour to the secluded rock formations of Kleftiko. Tours typically depart from Adamas on the north side of the island and from Pollonia Beach on the south side when winds are high. All-day boat tours visit remote secret beaches, offering snorkeling and small group excursions into hidden caves and sections of coastline that are unreachable by land or larger boat. Milos has many great restaurants too. 3 of our favorites include Hamos just outside Adamas, located right on the main road. With a beautiful garden patio, they serve fabulous dishes prepared with local meat and cheese and produce from their own farm. In Plaka, Archontoula on the main pedestrian thoroughfare leading to the church is a multi-generational affair, where diners enjoy traditional plates under bougainvillea-filled arbors. And Medusa, in the small, picturesque fishing village of Mandrakia, has terrific seafood with waves crashing nearby. Expect a wait here. The smoked eel is one of my favorite meals I've had in Greece. Most visitors to Milos arrive by boat at the Adamas ferry port. There's a small tourism information office directly in front of the gate, and taxis waiting to shuttle passengers to their hotels. If you're taking a bus from Adamas, the stop is at the far end of the main waterfront promenade, about 200 meters walk away. If you've rented a car in advance, it's easy to arrange with the office to meet you at the ferry to sign your paperwork and be off on your visit within a matter of minutes. There's also a small domestic airport, roughly 5 kilometers from Adamas, with flights to and from Athens during summer. In the terminal, there are several car rental office kiosks, and a bus stop a short walk away at where the entrance to the airport meets the main road. As always, you can find lots more detailed information about Milos and the rest of Greece's most popular destinations across the pages of our website, santorinidave.com. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it with a thumbs up and to subscribe to our channels, as we are constantly adding new content that will help you in planning your visit to Greece. Thanks for watching.